There's some hot news buzzing around the Edmonton Oilers that could really shake things up this season. A three-step plan is in the works to boost the offense. There's talk of a huge contract, maybe around $35 million, to lock down the goalie position. And on top of that, fresh reports suggest McDavid's contract extension might finally be happening. Want the full scoop and the lowdown on what's coming? Stick around, because this is going to be good. If you bleed orange and blue, hit that subscribe button and help us hit 1,000 subscribers to show the strength of OilersNation.today. We're diving straight into the team's backstage moves and the plans that could shake the roster before the season even kicks off. Stay tuned, because we've got some exclusive game-changing news in the last few days. Bob Stauffer, who's basically the Oilers' walking encyclopedia, dropped some hints about what the club might be doing to beef up the forward group. It's not a simple fix, though. According to him, the plan's got 3 stages, and it could involve trades and moves that'll have us all talking. First up, the team might shuffle contracts before the season starts. That means potentially moving on from some contracts that aren't fitting quite right to free up cap space. Then, with that space cleared, they'll prepare to make a move at the 2026 trade deadline for a top 9 forward, the kind of player who can really change the game. Now, you're probably wondering, who's on the chopping block? Who might get moved? Stauffer mentioned there's 1 or 2 contracts that could be on the table, and one name that popped up was veteran Mattias Janmark. He's been useful but didn't put up big numbers last season. Janmark's a guy who's been clutch in past playoffs, especially with his speed and penalty-killing skills. That kind of player could catch the eye of teams looking for depth and experience. But last year, his offensive output was well below what we hoped for. So what kind of forward do the Oilers want? Stauffer says they're after a physical presence, someone who can bring size and impact to the lineup. Think Trent Frederick's arrival last year strong, hard to move, a player who complements the squad to land that kind of player. The Oilers might even part with a valuable asset like a first-round pick in the 2027 draft. Shows just how serious they are about making the team tougher and more competitive for a Stanley Cup run. Meanwhile, GM Stan Bowman is likely still chatting with other teams, pitching players like Janmark as solid options for clubs wanting experience and speed. The trade window is open, and changes could come any day now. So, Oilers fans, what do you think? Is this 3-step plan the real deal? Is giving up a veteran worth it to bring in a bigger name? Let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed this exclusive breakdown. Hit like, share it on your socials so more fans get the news. And don't forget to subscribe for the latest on the Oilers and NHL. But we're just getting started. What's next could really shake the Oilers' future. We've got details few know about the market and how the team might surprise everyone. If you're someone who never misses a beat and wants all the inside info, stay with me, because this next part will blow your mind. We all know this past season was a roller coaster, highs and lows, and that Stanley Cup final loss still stings for Oilers Nation. But hold tight, because the next topic is hot and you'll want to hear this till the end. During the playoffs, a lot of eyes were on goalie Stuart Skinner. He's only 26, but has faced some serious pressure in net for the Oilers. Even with the criticism after losing to the Panthers, management seems to have big plans for him. Here's the kicker: NHL analyst Zach Lang from Oilers Nation thinks GM Stan Bowman might be ready to offer Skinner a monster deal, a 5-year contract worth close to $35 million. That kind of extension could keep Skinner in Edmonton for the long haul. But here's the thing: Skinner is entering the last year of his current deal, which is 3 years at $7.8 million per season. If nothing happens, he'll hit free agency in 2026, and that has fans both worried and excited. This past postseason, Skinner's numbers took a hit. He allowed nearly 3 goals per game and had a save percentage around .889, down from last year's 2.45 goals against and .901 save rate. So yeah, the pressure's on. Still, Bowman's public confidence hasn't wavered. He said in a press conference that most of the time, the Oilers' goalies outperformed their opponents, which was key to getting to the final. Coach Chris Konopluau also stands behind Skinner, trusting him in clutch moments. Lang pointed out the odds aren't just talk. According to the evolving hockey model, there's about a 22% chance this 5-year, roughly $6.8 million a year deal actually gets signed now. Here's the question for you. Is doubling down on Skinner the right move to keep the Oilers flying high? Or does the playoff pressure signal it's time to rethink the goalie situation? There's plenty more coming, and the next piece could define the whole season for Edmonton. You'll want to know who might be coming in and what secret plans could flip the script. Don't go anywhere. This next part is pure Oilers fan talk. We all know Connor McDavid is the heart and soul of this team. The buzz about his contract extension is swirling around the NHL. But I'm not spilling everything just yet. Let's chat a bit before we hit the main part. The folks behind the Two Mutts Hockey podcast, well known among NHL insiders, have dropped some solid hints on the timeline for McDavid's extension. They even posted on X, Twitter's new name, that the deal is basically done. The official announcement? Likely after Canada's orientation camp at the end of August, that camp runs August 26th through 28th in Calgary and gets Team Canada ready for the 2026 Winter Olympics. And guess who's one of the 42 invited players? Yup, our Captain McDavid. Almost a sure bet to represent Canada in Italy. What's really interesting is the timing of this announcement. The Oilers want it done before the captain skates. Event and training camp start in September. Smart move to get the team and fans fired up for the season ahead. Looks like McDavid's new contract will be shorter this time, 2 to 4 years, like the 8-year deal he signed back in 2017. That made headlines. The average annual value is expected between $16 and $17.5 million, keeping him the highest paid player in the NHL when the new deal kicks in. Bob Stauffer also backed this up, saying the announcement could come by the end of August. He hinted other contract extensions are in the works too, showing the team's working hard to keep the core strong. Before I sign off, here's a question for you. What does McDavid's extension mean for the Oilers' future? Could this deal be the key to finally bringing home the Stanley Cup? If you liked this update, share it on your socials so more fans can catch up. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and of course, subscribe so you never miss a beat on Edmonton, Oilers, and NHL news. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you next time.